Hello and welcome to the 1993 running of the Bud 500 from Bristol Motor Speedway. It's the only night race of the year the NASCAR Winston Cup Series has, and we're under the lights at one of the shortest tracks we go to. It's a high banked half mile speed short track that drives like a speedway, I was going to say. And it's going to be an intense night of racing from Bristol Motor Speedway. On the pole is your points leader, Dale Earnhardt. Earnhardt currently your points leader, coming in this race by 279 points over the number 18 car driver of Dale Jarrett, the 1993 winner of the Daytona 500. Other than that, though, we're going to take you through the field, presented by Budweiser. Budweiser, the official fuel of NASCAR. Starting on the pole today is Dale Earnhardt, your points leader. Alongside of him is the rookie, Jeff Gordon. They started alongside of each other in a different row last week. They do it again this week, except they're on the front row. In row 2, we have Morgan Shepherd, third place points running driver. Alongside of him, fourth place, Mark Martin, winner at Talladega during the Die Hard 500, our largest track. Can he get it done on one of our smallest tracks? Behind them is the number 28 of Davey Allison, last week's pole winner. Had it finished pretty bad, though. Pole winner of Davey Allison finished all the way back in 25th place last week. He's hoping to finish higher than that this week and maybe see if he can even get a win. Rick Wilson in his Pontiac Grand Prix for Richard Petty, the replacement of Richard Petty, Rick Wilson is. He's starting on the outside of Davey Allison in row 3. Starting in row 4 is the number 14 in our 1984 NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion, Terry Labonte. He starts in his Kellogg's Cornflake Chevy alongside of Kenny Wallace, another rookie. He's the teammate of current tied 7th place runner, Kyle Petty. Ken Schrader starts in the row behind them alongside of Sterling Marlin. Bobby Hillin Jr. starts alongside Jimmy Spencer. Harry Gant starts alongside of a person who nearly had the win but had it smashed away from him when a helpless Gordon was spun onto the racetrack. He smashed right into him and had his possibilities of win taken away from him. Behind them, you have Ted Musgrave, the number 55 machine. Alongside of him is current 9th place runner in points, Rusty Wallace. He has dropped off the map as of late. Behind them, Bobby Hamilton running a partial schedule in the number 20. He starts alongside of Jimmy Means in number 52. Dale Jarrett, your 2nd place points runner, starts along 7th place points runner Kyle Petty. Brett Bodine and Bill Elliott. No, that's not Brett Bodine, my mistake. That's Dick Trickle. Brett Bodine, who used to run that car but sadly passed away in a horrific crash at Watkins Glen. That's Dick Trickle there. Starting alongside Bill Elliott. Ricky Rudd, Darrell Waltrip start alongside of each other there. Tied, the old sponsor for Darrell Waltrip, as now Darrell Waltrip drives a Western Auto car. Ernie Irvin starts alongside of Rick Mast in the 1. Michael Waltrip, the brother of Darrell Waltrip, starts alongside Hutch Strickland, driving that Junior Johnson and Associates race car. Bobby Labonte, another rookie further back, starting alongside of Phil Parsons. Dave Marcus, Jimmy Hensley driving the late Alan Kowicki's car. Jeffrey Bodine and Wally Dallenbach start near the back. And starting in the last row in the last position is Greg Sachs. Will these guys have to pit? That's a good question. I don't know. I think they do, but I think they could also try and stretch it. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. You see Dale Earnhardt on the pole here. This race has been run in the night, I believe since 1990 or 91. This is the 4th or 5th year of us doing this, and it's always proven to be an exciting, intense race. We love racing under the lights at Bristol Motor Speedway, and tonight should be no exception of the thrill ride that is Bristol. These corners, as you see here, banked, one of the highest banked tracks on the circuit, and can prove to be a challenge for these drivers as we get ready to fire the engines to go racing. Dale Earnhardt, the points leader, also the leader in this race. He's going to see if on this restart he can try and outsmart the rookie Jeff Gordon for Earnhardt. Shouldn't be that hard. He is a veteran of the sport. He has more championships than Gordon has years of experience in the sport, pretty much. The engines have been fired. We're getting ready to run 50 laps of racing under the lights at Bristol. The cars roll off, rolling through the corner. You have to keep some speed up in order for you to stay on this banking. You could slide right down it as the pace car pulls off. And we are green from Bristol Motor Speedway. Dale Earnhardt leads them down. And already the low line proving to be an advantage here. Down the backstretch now. Look at Allison from fifth now to second on the start. These laps click off fast. The fastest lap times in the series. As Davey Allison gets the second. Now the battle for third between Shepard and Labonte. Make it fourth now between Schrader and Shepard. As Bobby Hillin Jr. is fired off pretty well, and he's all the way up to the inside of the 21 car now. The 24 still trapped on the outside from where he started in the second place position on the outside line. And look at him try and make it under the 21, and he does. Shepard falling back fast, dropping like a rock in the middle of the ocean, falling deeper and deeper into the field. Take a look up here, seeing if anything's changed. Earnhardt's still your leader. As we only... I don't know what just happened. I pulled the standings up and it just stopped. Take a look back here, the battle as Shepard keeps losing spots here as we complete our third lap of the race. See Rusty Wallace, a driver, is very good at these short tracks. He's trying to return around from his bad luck. And the partial schedule, Bobby Hamilton going under Mark Martin for that position there. And look at Harry Gant, a driver who has won 2 races in the last 5 races, heating up again. He heated up at the end of the season a couple of years ago, and within the last couple of years, could he do it again here and make a championship run? He is far out, but he's not completely out of the picture yet. You see now Rusty Wallace trying to work under Derek Cope. Cope trying to hold him off. As you see Jeff Gordon looking under Bobby Hillin. Wow! Gordon must have gotten in the hill in there just a smidgen. Oh, man, you see back here. Hold on one second. They're going to be 3 wide off this corner. Watch out. They bang. This is not how Bristol works. You can't take it 3 wide here, and they somehow make it work. As they come back around here, Cope still on the outside. Trying to cope with being on the outside. I believe I just saw caution out. Yes, I do. Caution is out. Looks like a wreck coming into turn 1. Earnhardt's still your leader. Allison in second. Labonte in third. And rounding out fourth, Ken Schrader. Top 5 with Bobby Hillin Jr. Take a look at what caused this caution. Looks like Rick Mass was possibly involved in it. Only 34 of 5 cars showed up here, so there's not as many cars as you usually would expect at a Bristol race, but it's still packed nonetheless. Having 20 cars here makes it seem packed. Let's take a look here at this wreck. Oh, yeah, like we said, 3 wide never works at Bristol. Coming off this corner, he got his fender there, got a little loose. Oh, this is going to hurt. He spun the 41 head on into that wall. Phil Parsons got hitting that wall hard. Oh, no, this is a petrifying sight. Sliding back up on the track, nails the 5 car. 22 gets involved. The 26 slams on the brakes, turns down fast. Dale Jarrett gets rear-ended. The 68 sliding to a stop. Wow. That is something that Greg Sachs couldn't figure out his way around the 1 car there. This banking is pretty intense here. Let's take a look at this in real time. Watch the 1 put his nose there. 41 gets hooked. Bam! Into the inside wall. And they come right back on the track. That's how small this track is. You're never safe at Bristol Motor Speedway. Let's go back to the front of the field now. What Dale Earnhardt is, we'll fast forward here because it is under caution. Does anybody pit? Do we see any pit stops here? We're just fast forwarding around now, waiting to see if we could see any pit stops. Doesn't look like we saw any pit stops, at least in the top 10. Well, I'll fast forward a little bit more here. I don't want to sit around very long waiting for the race to continue pacing. Alright, we'll go through the top 10 here so I can get the 1 to go this time by, I'm guessing. Earnhardt is the leader of the race still. Davey Allison second. Third place, Terry Labonte. Fourth place, Ken Schrader. Fifth place, Bobby Allen Jr. Sixth, Jeff Gordon. Seventh, Rusty Wallace. Eighth, Derek Cope. Ninth, Harry Gant. And running out top 10, Kenny Wallace, the rookie. Sterling in 11th. Martin in 3rd. 12th. 13th, Morgan Shepherd. 14th, Bobby Hamilton Jr. 15th, Darrell Waltrip. 16th, Jimmy Spencer. 17th, Rick Wilson. 18th, Bill Elliott. 19th, Ernie Irvin. And running on your top 20 is 7th place point runner, Kyle Petty. Earnhardt's still leading the race as we're getting ready to go back green flag racing with just 39 laps to go. Earnhardt's led every single lap. And the thing is, we have to question, when will these drivers pit? And when will they pit? I think they'll have to pit at least once, I'm guessing. And the green flag's back out. We're back under racing. And look at that. The 14 got a great restart there and goes for second. And Schrader's now going to get third on him. Gets the position as Allison falls back 2 spots, stuck on the high line. He's going to try and slot in front of Bobby Hillin Jr. and does. Allison, he runs back high, trying to maybe run a higher line here. Doesn't work. He's going to lose 2 more spots to Gordon and Hillin. You see these guys run in front here. They've spaced out from the top. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, Harry Gant upside down. I can't get to it. Come on. Oh my God, I clicked on the wrong guy. Harry Gant upside down, spinning viciously. Gant upside down on his roof. Holy smokes. I saw a car spin up the track and then just someone upside down. Ernie Irvin involved. I believe Darrell Waltrip didn't get involved. Huge wreck here. Oh, man, we have pit stops as well. Oh, my God, everything's happening very fast. Yeah, the leaders are pitting. I think this may be their only pit stop. Wait. Yeah, Earnhardt's pitting. Here we go. Pit lane. As drivers stay out, people come in. Who will make it off pit lane first? We'll take this down so we actually see what the hell's going on. Earnhardt getting his tires changed. Here comes Terry Labonte. Oh, he beat him off just barely. Just barely beat Terry Labonte off. We'll take a look at that really quickly. See how close that battle for the pit lane was. Okay, right. We'll take a look. Earnhardt still hasn't gotten it. I think right there Earnhardt got it. All he has to do is just pull out of his pit stall, and there he goes. He got it. They're all tripped still on the track. Let's take a look at what caused that wreck. We saw a Gant flip. Oh my God, we go back to the thing. They're 3 wide. They were 3 wide on that restart. I guess Rusty Wallace just didn't get going. Ooh, Gank almost got into the wall. Oh, my. He gets hooked. Oh, and this is a petrifying sight. This is not going to end well. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. Ooh, yeah. Oh, he slides back down the track. Oh, and he gets hit in the front. Oh, just gets hit again. That's what spins him around. But he did climb. They did flip the car over, and he did climb out. He didn't get hit. He didn't get hit very hard. Like, we take a look here. He didn't get... Like, he just spun. And, I mean, he didn't even get, like... That's just NR 2003 physics right there. I mean, he got hit in the driver's side door, but... I mean, it wasn't really that hard. Irvin... I mean, it would be harder... I would consider it harder if Irvin didn't drive away. I mean, take a look how fast he hit him. He hit him at... Yeah, and the thing is, they kept going down the track. So, I think Harry Gant climbed out of that car all right. Ernie Irvin gets some moderate damage. Oh, man, there's some other cars piling on the bottom there. We'll have it. I believe we have a rough camera in Harry Gant's car. So, let's see if we get that shot here. The rough camera. Coming off that corner. And scary image, you get hooked. Oh! This is on board. Oh. This is what Harry Gant saw. And he climbed out. The 53-year-old climbs out of that car. Anyway. Let's go back to the leader, I think, is Dale Earnhardt. Let's skip out here. I'll just... Yep, Earnhardt should be the leader here in a second. Oh, I think I saw Dick Trickle blow up. Dick Trickle. Yeah, Dick Trickle's exploded. He pulls in, and it is done. Dick Trickle's day's over early. Mechanical failure. Anyway, let's fast forward some more here. We'll go over the top. We'll go over the top 10 of the field, I guess, here in just a second. Okay, we're getting ready to go back. There's your top 10. Dale Earnhardt, Terry Labonte, Ken Schrader, Jeff Gordon, Bobby Hillin Jr., Davey Allison, Jimmy Spencer, Sterling Marlin, Rick Wilson, and Derek Cope are your top 10. There's the top 11 through 20, and there's the cars out. Harry Gant, those are the 3 cars out. I believe the 11's still on the track. As you see him zipping around, holy crap, I believe he's back on the track. Indeed, he nearly killed someone. We're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing with 31 laps to go. They just pitted. I think they are done pitting for the rest of this race as Earnhardt still leads them. Earnhardt on the middle of the high groove. They're going to be 3 wide lap traffic behind them there. Watch out, top 3. What in heaven's name? They're pitting! Earnhardt, and why would you pit? And there's a caution out. That just screwed them. That just messed them up. They pitted on their green. They're going to be put at least a lap or 2 down, Schrader and Earnhardt. And now they're pitting. What? Why would you just pitted? Maybe they thought they couldn't make it on gasoline or something. I don't know. Or did they have a penalty of some sort? Oh, man. Sterling Marlin has some heavy damage. I'll take a look what happened there. Another caution comes out. Let's take a look what happened there. And I believe they had to serve a penalty. Oh my gosh! Another car flips over. What? Sterling Marlin hits the fence, comes off. They hook the wall. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Sterling Marlin. Oh my gosh. Sterling flips violently. Holy smokes. Take a look at this in slow motion. Holy smokes. I don't know if he's climbed out of that vehicle yet. We haven't gotten any word yet. He bounces out the inside wall. He's coming back up the track. Let's see. You're at to analyze this one. Comes back up the track. He's slowing down. He's down to a 94, 90, 90. He hits that. He's down to 85 miles an hour. Gets hooked, though. Now he's back up to 90. But now he's slowing down because he's swerving. He's going to impact the wall at, I believe, around 70 miles an hour. It's going to slow him down to about... and he gets hit in the passenger side door, and that's what shoots him into the air. Launches his car rear end first into the wall. As you see here, he's now lifting off the ground. The thing is, what helps with him is even though he hit that wall hard, the energy is transferring down the track. This is the scary thing, though. He's on his rough, sliding down the track, and when he gets hit by a car, in the driver's roof first, oh man, that's the only thing that we're scared about right now. As we are getting word, he is climbing out of the vehicle. Sterling Marlin is climbing out now. As we got word, he's very shooken up, but for the most part, he's all right. Just maybe some really bad bumps and bruises. Yeah, you see Bobby Labonte damaged. Ricky Rudd, the driver who nailed him, is damaged. But Sterling Marlin has climbed out of the vehicle. He is all right for the most part. Just really shooken up. Quite shooken up, to say the least. As we see the car still rolling around. Let's go. Hit some more here. This is like Bill Elliott a lap down. Jeff Gordon, the rookie, your leader now. Will he be able to make it on gas, or will he pit like a moron? Hey, we're getting ready to go back green. Jeff Gordon, your leader. Bobby Hillin Jr. in second. Jimmy Spencer in third, and Davey Allison fourth. The top 4 of the top 5 have never even won a race in NASCAR Winston Cup competition. Mark Martin in sixth. Kyle Petty in seventh. Dale Jarrett in eighth. Morgan Shepherd in ninth. Running out top 10 is Jeffrey Bodine. Let's take a look where our points leader is. 23rd. He's not having a good day. So we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. Cars out of the race. Down to 26 cars left. As you see, Jimmy Means I think is out too. I don't know what happened to him. We're back green with halfway done, halfway to go. Jeff Gordon leading. Bill Elliott in his way. We've had two vicious wrecks here tonight. Both drivers climbed out. One a little gingerly, but nonetheless he climbed out. As Gordon gets around that lap traffic, Hillen trying to get on Gordon now. Hit Bobby Hillen trying to chase him down. Oh, they're banging off of one another back here. Wow, look at this. Mark Martin, Jimmy Spencer smashing fenders. I heard swerving. We'll just keep going. We're still green. Davey Allison up to third, Mark Martin up to fourth, with Jimmy Spencer challenging for that position in fifth. Sixth place is Kyle Petty. Seventh is now Morgan Shepherd. Eighth, make it Kenny Wallace. And ninth place, Jeffrey Bodine. 10th, Darrell Waltrip, having a very good run for himself. As look at second place, the battle heating up. As you see back there, Shepherd going under the number. Oh, yeah, we got a battle here as well. Oh, man, they're going to bang right there. He dives in there, gets that second place position. Move Allison up to second. Now can he chase down Gordon with 20 laps to go? And look at Wallace, side-by-side teammates for Sabco Racing. The teammates battling. Wow, they launch off that corner side-by-side and move Kyle Petty back in behind his teammate, the rookie teammate of Kenny Wallace. Mark Martin in eighth. As we look through the field here, Gordon leading still. The rookie trying to chase his first career victory, coming 18 laps to go. Allison trying to chase his 20th career victory. Bobby Hillen Jr., his first as well, along with Jimmy Spencer. Morgan, oh man, as I thought I saw maybe Mark almost hook Kyle Petty coming off that corner. Mark looking for that position there. Oh man, Mark is giving him a couple shots here. I don't think Mark's too happy with him. Mark is possibly... Oh, we have a wreck on the track. That's why these guys were slowing down. Rick Wilson has some heavy damage. He's still driving it, but man, that 44 car is crumpled on both ends, and it is like... It is destroyed. That thing's junked. I'll have to take a look what brung out this caution. I believe it's Rick Wilson. Let's find out what happened to him. He was a slow car in turn 3 and 4 when the leaders were coming through. With around 17 laps to go. Let's take a look here. Oh, man, another wreck involving Rick Mast. Let's see what happened to Rick Mast here. Oh, they get hooked. Mast down in the low side. Wilson on the high side, and Mast gets hooked right here. And, oh, it's going to hurt. Oh, man, that's a bad wreck right there. Wow. That's a hit. That's a really hard hit. Wow. Dang, Mast hit that wall a ton. Wow. In real time. Trying to hold on to it, trying to gather it up, and just BAM! Oh! Dang. Again, in super slow motion. We have not... Mast... Well, Wilson was able to drive it away. Mast, we have not gotten word on yet. Super slow motion right here. Take a look at this. He comes back up on the track. Mast does. He hits that wall at about 100. Let's take a look here. Speed. Speed increasing. And 100 miles an hour he hits it at. The one thing that's good, though, is look at him. He's still coming down the racetrack. That's momentum. If he had planted into it, that's a good sign. However, we're getting word he needs assistance outside of the vehicle. He is alert, but he needs assistance out of the vehicle at the moment. He needs assistance out. He's very sore. He's very sore at this moment. But he is all right. He is all right for the most part. He's not unconscious or anything like that. Let's go back up to the front of the field where it was Jeff Gordon. He'll come around here, took the flag. So Mast gets out of that car with a little help, but he's all right. He's just needs some help over to the car. As we come around the 15 to go, Gonna have 14 to go. This is gonna Davey Allison, probably a faster car than Jeff Gordon has this moment. In second place, Bobby Hillin Jr. in third. It's gonna be interesting to see here what's gonna happen on this restart as we come to the 1 to go mark right here. I believe we'll have 13 laps to go when he takes it. Davey Allison pacing around behind the rookie Jeff Gordon. Gordon trying to capture his first career victory. That lap car on the inside, that could be good or bad for Jeff. And look at this. There's a ton of lap cars. This could throw a huge kink into this restart. So we have to see what happens here as they come around. What is going to happen? Restart is going to be underway. We're green with 13 to go. Gordon clears the lap cars, but Allison can't into the corner. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh, Allison gets hard into the wall. Allison just nailed the wall trying to clear the lap traffic, and that is no bueno. Allison, heavy damage on the side of that vehicle, coming to 10 laps to go. Is that car, he's going to have to start adjusting how the car is going to be driving differently now that the damage is heavy on it. Coming to 9 to go. Gordon trying to pull away. The first career victory is in sights. It's looking him straight in the eyes. The demolition derby of this race so far tonight is coming to a close. Davey Allison trying to capture his second career win at Bristol Motor Speedway. However, with him planting that wall, it's not looking the case. Morgan Shepherd in third. Looking to have a good run. Fourth place, Bobby Hillin Jr. Fifth place, Mark Martin going for fourth here. Coming to 6 laps to go. Martin trying to get the edge here. Every point counts. This is a 5 points here. Is this pass right there? He just gained 5 more points. That could be life and death in this championship battle. You always need to remember when you're battling for championships, every point counts. So it could be night and day for what actually happens. Gordon with 5 laps left, make it 4 now. He's got a second and nearly a half. And not only does he have that, he's got 2 lap cars in between him and Davey Allison. With just 4 laps to go, 2 miles left around this track. As Gordon comes around. Coming to 3 laps to go. Gordon could see victory in his sights. 3 more laps. Gordon coming to 2 laps to go. A mile away from his first career victory as a rookie. Jeff Gordon, a driver signed by Rick Hendrick last year, ran the last race. His first race of his career was the last race of Richard Petty's. Could that spell greatness here? A passing of the torch possibly. His white flag is out. Gordon coming back down to 1 and 2 one last time. He has to do this one last time. He has a second and a half. Coming through 3 and 4. Put the checkered flag out. The rookie Gordon wins at Bristol. Great race for Jeff Gordon. Dale Earnhardt and Ken Schrader there. Davey Allison gets second. Third, Morgan Shepherd. Fourth, Mark Martin. Rounding out the top 5, Jimmy Spencer. Sixth was Hill in there, you saw. And 7th was Kenny Wallace. And I get further back. 8th was Ted Musgrave. And 9th was Darrell Waltrip. And running out top 10 points. See everybody next week.